Maskuter arau, shantarer garau, ye amlak tibab, no banche tayo, yayeru matrot, hulle mi nafek, gersak suma, libe mi sarik. The love I got from Eritrea is really beautiful. It's amazing. Extremely overwhelmed. And I'm very happy. It feels like home. I love the energy. I love the vibe. It's really good. It was a huge responsibility to take up on because the whole world was watching, and there's no room to make mistakes. Everything was live, and it was my first time performing for our prime minister and kings and queens. So the whole stage and everything was a bit. The feeling I had was a mixture. I was hyper excited and a little bit scared.
I know this is your first time. Do you know any Eritrean artists?
We know a few.
Can you name some?
Well, we know Tiffany Haddish. We know Nipsey Hussle. I mean, they're like huge. But we know Takletas Vasgi too.
As you know, the world music has been very challenging for a lot of African artists. And I understand that you are working very close with great artists on the world music. How's the Ethiopian music industry going up now?
Well, it's changing. It's slightly changing now. More and more artists inspired to become more international. A few years back, everybody was really focusing on the Ethiopian audience, but now more and more artists want to cross over.
This is part of the cultural exchange between Eritrea and Ethiopia. You had a tour in Keren, Massawa, Asmara. So what was your take on those three concerts in Eritrea?
Well, I think it is pretty much exciting, as well as it's overwhelming in many different ways. Like coming to Eritrea, we've been thinking of coming here almost 2 years, and then it wasn't really happening because of different things. And finally, it happened, and so we were waiting for the moment to take off from Addis to Asmara. That was an exciting moment. It wasn't that long trip, but it was wonderful. As soon as we got to the airport, unexpectedly, all these wonderful people, having this great costumes and singing and dancing and welcoming us in an amazing manner. And from there, we took off to Karen.
Some people were talking about yourself like you look similar to one of Eritrean legend singers, Yamane Baria.
Yeah.
So what's your observation? So what's your take on that?
I've never met or I've never seen him, But, not only in Eritrea. I walk in Addis Ababa, I say, hey, you look like a man about Eritrea. Oh, where is he? Oh, the Eritrean guy. Yes, yeah, they were telling me a lot of good things about him. And he was very famous, I guess.
How is the music industry in Ethiopia going upwards?
Yeah, the music industry is very, it has a potential of going very large, like especially if Ethiopia and Eritrea work together, they will be powerful, especially in the Eastern Africa. If you see most of the music in the West African, even in the East African, all the rest of African countries, they have a similar sound. But Ethiopia and Eritrea have a different sound, different rhythms. There's a lot of cultural styles of music. So if we can make that bigger, or if we can create a beautiful atmosphere to create music, to encourage the youth, I believe we can change Africa's music industry. But right now it's not going as expected. All we need is we have to be positive and believe in peace. ጥርሴማ ወዳጅሽ ያላንቺ አትስቃለ ሆዴ ነው ጠላትሽ ልበቶ አደረ
ባንተ አደረ